Are they for real? I plant seeds to watch my dreams and fire some seeds, birds, beasts, and cobwebs in the sun and summer breeze. I close my eyes, won't get away from here. 2005, the countdown's going round, and there's so much more that we feel. I'm taking a chance, I'm gonna hit on out. Take that slow roll back to my hometown. Back to those simple days and easy ways. I'm gonna watch the sunset on the horizon every day. I'll stand still and make it stand. I'm gonna stand still and make it stand. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Take that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. Take that, make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Take that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. That soul. I don't have to see the source, cause I see the source. I've been watching and listening. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Take that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, take it whole.
Hey everyone. Bit cold in this room this morning. Just had to find my fucking hoodie. How's everyone doing today? Long time no see here, Jamie. Nancy is on her way home from work. You love life. 360. Drive safe on your way home from work then. You're up late, Jamie. Isn't it like 12:30 at night or something in the UK? Full weather.
See, I always, that's autumn, isn't it? When the leaves fall off the tree or something. I always get confused with the Americanisms. It's 11:30. Okay. We just had daylight saving change here, so I'm a bit up and down with the time zones to what I'm used to. Yeah. So I've been reading, this morning I've been reading Twitter. You know, after listening to the asylum yesterday with this whole poop asshole fucking gate thing, for Steve asking for a picture for clarification if it existed or not, etc. Well, I wouldn't agree with that statement. Americans are so intelligent, Julia, because you call it full because the leaves fall down. Hey, Rooster. Even if it was sarcasm, I don't quite agree with that Americans are so intelligent. Because you voted that Trump dude in. You have to be super smart. I have a sense of humor, thank you very much, Julia. It's just fucking still in my bed asleep. It's been a slow morning for me. Half my brain still feels like it wants to be in bed asleep. The other half wishes it was aligned with that half. Hey, I've already got my first load of laundry on, so you can't be hating on me for that. Hey, Jeff. Just a slow start to the day, that's all. But it's a lovely day here today. You miss some Jeff. You doing okay, my little bro there? What was I talking about before I was rudely interrupted with my brain thoughts?
I was talking about the weather, my brain still being half wanting to be in bed. What was I talking about? Man, now fucking this song. Oh yeah. Like there's a little bit of a back and forth going on between Cactus and Steve, I think. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Like Cactus and Heidi are saying that they're not putting out any pictures because of the revenge porn act on in the UK. And like I suggested, and Steve's saying, if all parties agree, there is no revenge porn. So that's no reason. And I don't care if this picture gets shared out or not. It's not my fucking thing. But I was just reading all the different opinions back and forth. And then Reg Squirrel's fucking suddenly gone on the moral high ground and say, oh, pictures shouldn't be shared and blah, 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 blah. Yet Squirrel likes to share their opinion, and that's fucking scary. I know, how dare she, Rooster? She derailed my train of thought. Okay, Jamie. Sweet dreams, my bro. The thing I want to put out there, like I don't have a fucking any standing in this argument other than like a bystander giving an opinion. But Cactus, I thought you wanted to be the big bad boy. I thought you wanted to be, Cactus badass. Now after having no morals for the last few years, you suddenly want to stand there with some morals. It makes it look suspectly like you're full of shit. Even more. I'm just saying. Hey Dina, how you doing, sweetie? Hey Dina, have you finished with that stream from the other day? I see you clipped some shit out of it. Can I delete that stream now? Hey Jasper. Because I left it up in case anyone wanted to clip what the chat was with JK. Because normally I delete those music streams. Like you got out of it what you wanted? Okay, cool. I'll go and delete it. Because I can get a copy of that for myself off your week. Because I wanted a copy of it, and since you've done it, well, I don't need to go get a copy of it now. Say goodbye forever. It's gone. she's saying she's not with Abe anymore. She was implying that he's making threats to her. That's the kind of gist that she wasn't saying that, but she was trying to say that. I think. Um, and welcome home, Lizzie Boo Boo. Yep, I Jedi mind tricked her. um, um, she didn't straight up come out and say that he's abusing her, threatening her, etc. But she roundabout, that's what she was saying. Hey, Shazda, my baby. My beautiful Shazda. Like that's what she was pretty much saying. Um, JK is who we're talking about, Jasper. Abe's Asian bride. His mail order bride. She was kind of giving the impression off from answering the questions being asked and stuff that he was, threatening her. And okay, I'll back off, Resta. You probably got a better chance with her, and you probably fucking better choice for her. I mean, look at me. I can't even get mans. I know, Dina. I know there's just no fucking love given your way from her to her. Um, I know where Dina stands and why she stands where she does. But yeah, so JK, she came into my chat and she was basically wanting to apologize to me, and then Dina, when Dina turned up, for accusing us of phoning her job because she knows it wasn't us. For some reason, that was important to her. So she came into the chat and, gave Dina an opportunity to say, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Are you talking about the stream where she said JK supports rape and murder of children because JK wouldn't hand her info? That's not exactly. See, Daria. See, this is why we don't fully get along. I can see why you would take that from the conversation, because I see where your head is. You just want to hate on people. It's not exactly. It was just no. Well, I suppose it was, in a way. In some ways. Like, it's confusing my brain. And my brain doesn't want to fucking work today. Make that very important when you go running around trashing me later, Daria. That my brain isn't working right today. It's slow. I'm having one of those mornings. So don't fucking hate me for it, you fucking bitch. Like sometimes my brain's like fucking still kicking into gear and doesn't want to. And then you run around and fucking say, blah, 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 and it's like 10 miles fucking ahead of where my brain wants to be. I can see both sides of that, Dina. You know, what I'm trying to say is, Daria, I get the picture that you're seeing, but I also see the whole picture. And while it kind of was what was said, it wasn't what was said, but it was said. And you freaks fucking run with it like fucking. And this has confused my brain and it's hurting. Are you drunk? And look, see, you're in your fucking Darius 6 Sad World account. Were you kicked from here? No. I banned you for like a week. I unblocked nearly everyone. You just run too fast for my brain, Daria. Yeah, I heard there was a bunch of shootings and stuff in America today. And oddly, like your big bad brave leader likes to stand behind bulletproof fucking glass shield things, but he doesn't give everyone in America that privilege. That's kind of funny. You know, all those guys that sit there saying like we love our guns and all that shit, they all sit behind fucking big bulletproof shields. Well, not all, because one got shot the other week. That's what I'm trying to say, Rooster. No disrespect to you, Daria. We just have a difference of opinion. You know, it's like it's all in the. This is where I'm coming from, Daria. Okay, my brain's finally kind of kicked into gear a little bit. Okay, I've noticed with you don't have much nice to say about Dina. And when Dina says something, you like to tend to repeat it. And I'm not blaming you for this because I've done it to certain people too. But you tend to repeat it with that tone of don't like that bitch. You know? In other words, like you go to places and say to repeat it all in places where it's not the subject person isn't liked. In other words, you're shit talking. Like I say, I do it too. That's the problem. So when you say shit, you fucking you're repeating it to like fucking haters, basically, so that it can be shit stirred and hated. You're female Jasper. See, there you go. You just proved my point. I don't run around and say anything, but you do. And you don't bother that lady. No, you just shit talk her all the time. It's just another example how crazy you think she is. Okay, bye. You see, you took a parting shot, and that's the problem. You like to, now you'll go hang out over somewhere else and you'll be like, oh my God, over in Jake's, blah, 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 and prove me right. And that's why we have a problem, even though I think you can be a cool chick at times, Daria. You're a shit starter, just like the rest of us, but you won't admit it. You sit there acting like your fucking shit don't stink. That's the point. And then when I call you out, you try to act all innocent. You're like a lamer Kimmy K. You like to have your opinion and say your opinion and speak your words. And your words have to be validated and valid and stuff, but they're just your silly opinions. And it suits your name, Sick Sad World. I still like you, I just don't like what you always say. Now run around and shit talk us again. That's what you're good at. See? You kicked my brain into gear, and now it's working a bit better. You are a female Jasper. And I like Jasper. But Jasper's got a history of fucking going places and shit talking. And he knows it. That's who Jasper is. He's done it to me for years. But you got to understand who the people are. But you do spread rumors, Daria. Do you realize that sometimes when you purposely go into side chats that you know that if you talk about a certain person or a certain subject, it's going to be spreading rumors? And you can hide behind the fact of, and when I say you, I'm meaning in general terms of people, and then you can hide behind the fact that you're just giving your opinion. But you were in there to shit stir and start bullshit. You think her behavior is insane. How is that spreading rumors? How is her behavior insane to want to protect her child from threats that she perceives? Do you not have children? And I'm not asking you to answer that. I'm just saying, I presume you're a mother. And would you not protect your children? How would you be if someone was on this platform saying that they want to rape your child all the time, that they were wanting to threaten to kill you? And don't come back at me and say you wouldn't give a fuck because you don't give a fuck about YouTube. I mean, otherwise, why is like fucking someone arrested and put in jail today because they said something that someone or the law didn't agree with? Like, where's the lines drawn? I mean, you're offended at the moment because I'm saying that you're a fucking shit talker. And you're trying to say you're not a shit talker, you're just giving your opinions. Well, see, it's opinions are all debatable. Because you're trying to say that you think her behavior is insane. Well, I think yours is shit talking. You see my point? Oh my God, I don't even get into it because I'm not going to argue about how she feels. She's allowed to do and feel however. But if she comes on here and I think she's insane, that's my right. And if we want to think that you're a shit talking fucking whatever, that's our right, is it not? Don't be offended because you've been called out for being a shit talker. Now you can go and run around and say, Jake's calling me a shit talker, like you normally do. And that's the whole point. You're a shit talker. You're a shit starter. And then you act all fucking innocent, woman. If you don't like her, why do you keep fucking following her and commenting on her? Because you're shit talking and shit starting. That's why. Now you go and hang out somewhere and be like, they all suck over there. They're all this and they're all that. But you're not liking us talking about you. You're not liking that we're calling you out. Hey, JW. You're not liking that. And it's your choice to run away. You keep saying you'll leave us alone, you'll go, but you don't, and you don't want to, but you want to have your thing, you want to have your say, you want to have your, but you don't like it when there's a bit of clapback on you. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we could sit here and look at the people you hang out with. You go and hang out with the soft cop crew. I could find 1,000 faults wrong with them. But you love it up over there, don't you, Daria? My darling. Because that's what you do, Daria. Look at it. I don't know why you think I'm going to go into the next chat to gossip about this. That it's weird. Because that's what you do, Daria. We will see you in the fucking Softcock crew or Mark Terry's or the Asylum or whatever, and you're fucking bitch and moan about this. Like, why is it, Daria? You like talking about people, but you don't like us talking about you. No, you're the weird one. You're just like a lame Kimmy K. You're like a lame Kimmy K. You're like Kimmy K with fucking no teeth. You know? You're like a Kimmy K with no teeth. And I don't even think Kimmy K has teeth. But Kimmy K gives a gummy, but you give a slimy gummy. Hey, Kimberly Angel. Hey, Mike. I mean, you are who you are, Daria. And I'm cool with that. I mean, look at Jasper. I just said you're a female Jasper, and he didn't get upset. Hey, Cindy Lou Who. I mean, like, you sit there bitching and moaning about everything Dina says or does. I get it. You don't like the lady. You know? But like, then you go and hang out with fucking fake cancer fucking people like Cactus. Make that make sense. Dina, can you please explain how you are as educated as JK? She's getting her PhD. You barely graduated high school. If somehow have your bachelor's, that's sad that you're a pet store manager, but still not nearly as educated as JK. That desperate lady, maybe you should like fucking learn to write in English that I can understand. Dina, can you please explain how you are as educated as JK? She's getting her PhD. You barely graduated high school. If you somehow have your bachelor's, that's sad that you're a pet store manager, but still not nearly as educated as JK. How many years does it take to get a PhD? But they know you well, Dina. They know everything about you. Your comments aren't being read right, or maybe you're just drunk. Are you drinking, Daria? Is that the problem? You drink that alcohol stuff and can't handle it? Are you a female cactus? Is that the problem? You're a female cactus and you come on YouTube? That could explain things. I'm not saying you are, you just keep saying drunk. Maybe I'm just drunk and not explaining myself correctly. Either way, I got a closed chat. If bye Jake, thanks again for unblocking me. That's right, you'd blocked. You can come in your other account. So how is a 4-year degree as educated as JK? I was just reading that. You have a job as a high school graduate could have. I agree with them getting banned because they're fucking dumb. Now Daria can run around and say that she got fucking banned on my channel again. How would you know she has a 4-year degree as educated as JK? Everyone's more fucking educated than me. I like Daria too. I just don't like everything she says. But I'm the same. People like me and don't like everything I say. And that's what Daria doesn't understand. She likes to have her opinion and speak it, but I just gave her what she does and she clearly didn't like it. Because she argued it instead of saying, yeah. I don't know. I'm just in a fucked up mood today. It's probably Abe. That's what I'm kind of wondering, Rooster. You know, Daria, it's like, so it's okay to run around threatening to rape someone's daughter repeatedly. It's okay to threaten to go to that person's daughter's college repeatedly. It's okay to say that you want to skin and murder the mother and her boyfriend. Like, all those things are okay. And many, 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 many more things. So all those things are okay, Daria. Dina, Dina. Just slow down for 1 minute and think about this. Okay. The person typing those words is probably a welfare queen, been on welfare for like most of their life. You have to slow down and remember that. When you're talking when you're responding to Britfag or talking about Britfag type thing, you have to remember he's on welfare. When you're talking about Abe, even though he claims he works, he's been on welfare most of his fucking life. You have to take that into consideration. That's like fucking, like, they're in the cheap seats trying to jump up and reach the fucking up the top where you are. You know what I mean? Hey, Renee. Like, so you have to remember that, it's like there's peasants and there's the lords and ladies of the manor. And it's not that they're on welfare most of their lives that they're peasants, it's just they're fucking peasants. I mean, look at Britfag. He's like 55 years old and he's been on unemployment for like fucking 30 years or on fucking disability or whatever the fuck it is. It's like he sits, if it wasn't for fucking society paying for his way in life, he wouldn't have had a life. Because if they're not hating on you, Dina, they'll hate on me. Haters will hate. That's what they are. They're haters. They're haters. I hear you, Julia. You know, life sometimes a cunt. To some people, life is nearly all, it feels like it's always a cunt. You know, sometimes it feels like you can never win. I feel like that all the time. Hey, Nikki. I feel like that all the time, that you can't win no matter what you do. You know? But that's cool, because that's life. You know? Life's up and down, back and forth. It goes around. People come, people go. Some are important, some aren't. I know myself, I have a lot of regrets. I actually feel like I'm being pulled in like 10 different directions at the moment, I'll be honest. You know, we all have feelings, we all have heart, whether you recognize it or not. We all have problems in life. We all have shit going on, pressures, stress, you know. Well, not we all, because some people out there are just like fucking lazy asses who don't have a single thing here in the world. But like, my mind is something that I can never shut off. It has a lot of dead moments the last few years with memory. But my mind never stops. It's like I can feel depression coming into my life at the moment. I can just tell it's coming. But that's all good, because it's something that I have to deal with. You know, there's things in life that kind of upset me and myself. But I have to live through it. I have to live through it. You know, I'm going to say something Because I said this to someone in the last few days, and it's really been weighing me down inside. And this isn't a dig at anyone. This is not a dig at anyone at all, because it's just life. And I realize it's just life. You know, but this is what's really weighing on me in my heart at the moment, is like, I sit here listening to people. And sometimes it's not easy sitting there listening to people talk about their children or their grandchildren. It's really hard. And this has really been eating at me the last little bit, you know. And it's not that I don't want people, I don't want people to stop living their lives and talking their stories. But sometimes it's hard listening to those stories. Like, really hard. You know, like listening to people talk about their children and their grandchildren growing, different stages in life. You know, graduating, dating, getting married, having children of their own. You know, it's hard. Sometimes I sit there in silence, like listening to people talking all this shit. And it fucking hurts, you know? And it's not on anyone else, because everyone else has a right to talk about their shit. And I'm happy listening to those stories. I was telling someone this the other day, but it's really fucking eating at me in my heart. You know? It's really been, this is where I can feel my depression's kicking in at the moment, you know? It's like, and it's kind of why I think I lived the life that I live. Because the less you see of it, the less it hurts. No, it's nothing like that, Rooster. I mean, I look at my baby mama, how happy she is now. You know, she's got like a bunch more kids. She's happily married, living this awesome life. And I can't imagine to be in her shoes, knowing how I feel. You know, she's sitting there with these other 4 more creations that are doing things that our baby won't ever be doing, you know? And I think about these things. When people talk about their lives and stuff, and it's life. This is life, you know? You hear this stuff because people live life. But like, just lately it's been depressing me. You know, and that happens sometimes. And it's not like I want people to stop or anything like that, because they're living their lives. And I'm happy for that. But like, there's the sadness in myself that fucking wants to suck up, you know. I feel like that big, deep black hole in my chest, you know, wanting to suck me into the pity party of it all. and I don't want to fall into that pity party of it all, you know? It's like, but it's all going on in the head, you know? It's all there. It's all fucking with you. Like, and you're trying to process it all and deal with it all, and, you know, and then, but you're still seeing all this shit going on, and the happiness and the joy, and life goes on, you know? And then you get stuck in that rut of this shit. It's not easy sometimes, you know? Like it's I'm happy hearing people's stories. I'm happy seeing life go on. But there's that thing in your heart, you know, and in the back of your mind, you're sitting there thinking that won't ever happen in your shoes, you know? And that sucks, but it's life, you know? And then I think about the people I care about. And I'm just happy for them, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm happy seeing life go on. And I know I'm not alone in those feelings. But, you know, it's a constant battle in my life, you know, like dealing with all this shit. And a lot of the mess is like my creation. I created it, you know. And then you have dickheads like fucking Daria, and they don't get it. They don't get it. And that's sad. And I know I preach a lot of hate at times. I just want, personally, people to be happy. I mean, the jakes, the arseholes of the world like me don't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't matter. I mean, and I'm cool with that, you know. Um, I'm the maker of my own misery, you know. And I don't. Oh, wait, Dreamer. I don't mean I don't matter in that sense. I'm just meaning like I know we all matter. But I'm just meaning like on the how am I trying to say this? Like, no, you're fine. Hey, R&D. I'm just saying, like, fucking. On I'm saying like I'm the maker of the world that I've created for myself. But Dina, you have a. This is the thing, but like you you're like me, okay? These freaks out there can dislike you. They can dislike me as much as they want. But you want to know what? When you sit down and you write the pros and cons of their life and our lives, we win. Hey, Kiwi. You know, it's like these fuckers all sit there and try and fucking pick holes in you, Dina. You have a partner who loves you, who cherishes you. You live. Now, these things, okay, can be said that they're not important in life. But let's just reflect things, okay? You live in a fucking mansion, basically, compared to fucking most of the fucking trailer trash pieces of shit who trash talk you. Do you get what I'm saying? You drive a fucking Maserati, a Porsche. They fucking ride around in fucking buses. You know? It's like you've made. Now those things aren't exactly like important in life. But their lives pale in comparison. I mean, look at me. I'm in my own fucking house. I have a grass lawn. I got a fucking garage. I got fucking a clothesline. I got fucking government curtains, apparently. I got fucking... My life is so much better than fucking those who fucking trash me. You know? It's like... Just rejoice in the fact that fucking... Every time Britfag fucking trash talks you, he's sitting in his council flat that's in his mum's fucking name. He's downstairs in the fucking basement part of the house. She's upstairs. Fucking, like, he don't have 2 cents to rub together. It's like, he ain't got no fucking kids. He ain't got no fucking partner. He ain't got no he's got nothing but fucking misery to bitch and moan about your life. You know, they're even too scared to fucking admit who they are. That's how ashamed of their lives they are. And let's be honest, most fucking nameless, faceless trolls, that's the reason they don't fucking reveal who they are. Dina. You know, they sit there fucking picking and hide behind this anonymity or whatever the fuck the word is. Julia, it's your fault starting us with the mispronunciation of words we can't fucking pronounceably say. With your fucking... that word you were trying to make me say last night to fucking say I could say it, but I couldn't say it. Fucking... Like, their lives pale in comparison. Not that it fucking matters who's got fucking what. But just rejoice in the fact that fucking you get to sit there at your fucking breakfast table having your breakfast in the morning looking out at this fucking beautiful fucking world out there, and they sit there looking at the fucking mold growing on the fucking wall. You know? Just rejoice in that. Hey, Whitney. And I've got a few messages to reply to. You know, just rejoice in that fact. I mean, like, look at my haters. We got that little fucking dwarf dude. He's ashamed of himself being a dwarf, that he doesn't want anyone online to know that he's a dwarf. Even though we all know he's a fucking dwarf. Even his friends lie to protect him. Because he's ashamed of who he is in life. Look at Britfag. He's ashamed of who he is in life. I mean, they won't even put a fucking icon picture of their face. They are ashamed of who they are. Look at Jasper. No disrespect to Jasper. He's no fucking Brad Pitt fucking George Clooney fucking sexiest man alive, top 10 kind of person. Just like me, he's an ugly fucker. But he gets up there and he fucking dances with his fucking belly out. He ain't scared. Renee has her fucking picture. Dina fucking turns her cam on. Lizzie turns her cam on. You know, it's like they want to sit there and fucking act all fucking and say they're fucking 6'3" when they're a fucking 2'3" fucking dwarf. Like, they're ashamed of themselves. That's just it. They are ashamed of themselves. And what would their fucking response be to me? Well, turn your camera on, Jake. You know, I've put hundreds of fucking pictures of myself out there. I've cammed up before. I've fucking, you know, they won't even take that small step. They won't even take that small step. Half of them won't even say their fucking name. Rooster. You know, I'm just saying, why is these people's opinions important? They're not, unless you make it important. I'm all over the place today because I got fucking so much shit running around in my head. I get you, Dina. The people just want to have digs all the time. I've been like that before many times. But and then they have to come here to have digs at you, Dina. I know. But I just think it's hilarious. And then you listen to their fucking comebacks, and it's all deflection and fucking, But when your friends have to lie for you, anyways. I mean, and it's not important. It isn't. It isn't. They can sit there and, hey, Vanessa, they can sit there and stay anonymous and all that shit. That's fine. I'm happy knowing they're gutless. I'm happy knowing they're ashamed of themselves. I'm happy knowing that. I agree, Rooster. My thumbnail is scary but funny. Well, I've got Graves' disease, Whitney. I got bulging eyes, and people like to fucking make fun of it. So I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I got bulging eyes because I got an illness. I wasn't born that way, like a lot of the ugly fuckers out there. You know? I mean, Isaac Guest. He likes to run around and say he's fat and he could lose weight. The problem is he doesn't ever lose weight; he just gains it. Just saying, you know, I wasn't born with fucking Graves' disease. I wasn't. It developed in my life. Who knows fucking why people get illnesses? I don't fucking know the answer to that one. But let's have a Google. I've never actually fucking asked why. Why do people get Graves? Okay, I know that. Fucking hell. I know it's because the immune system mistakenly attacks the fucking thyroid. I get that. Producing a specific antibody that causes the thyroid to overproduce hormones, leading to hypothyroidism. Which is kind of funny, you know, because like these freaks that say that I don't have enough fucking hormones and shit, you know. You ever wondered it's because I don't have a thyroid anymore? While the exact triggers are unclear, genetics play a significant role, and factors like stress, smoking, pregnancy, or having other autoimmune diseases can increase the risk for susceptible individuals. Okay, so let's look at this. Genetics play a significant role. So I can blame my fucking parents. And factors like stress, well, most of the stress in my life came after I got Graves' disease. So that don't really matter. Smoking, well, yeah, I smoked. I don't see how my baby mama getting pregnant fucking affected me. Or having other autoimmune diseases can increase the risk for susceptible individuals. Okay, hang on. What the fuck's my... Oh, man, I can't pronounce it half the time. No, that's the name. Okay. No, hemochromatosis is not primarily an autoimmune disease. It's another generic one. I knew that one was generic though, because my fucking olds with it. My mum fucked the wrong dude. But it affects it. Yeah, see, so hemochromatosis could have brought on my Graves because it affects your immune system. So, oh, look at that. There's Abe. There's Abe. Ironically, Abe comes in. What's he saying here? Can Dina represent her daughter after she reaches 18? And would it just be an embarrassment to have to testify about a random guy online that her mum screams at? Why are you hiding talking about her child again, Abe? Why are you risking coming in here talking about her child? That you've threatened to rape? Hey, Malaki. Hey, Brando. Take a link, Abe. Take a link. Here's the link. Take the link, Abe. Take the link. Don't pretend it's not you. We all know it's you, Abe. No, don't ban him just yet. Take the link, Abe. Come up and explain to us why you've done nothing wrong, Abe. Don't sit there. Don't sit there. Okay, now you can be banned because you're going to pretend it's not you. We all know it's you. Like, that's how dumb your fucking ass is. We've all known it's you for fucking 50 years. I mean, you were in Cactuses the other day in that account admitting it was you idiot. Are you drunk already, Abe? Are you drunk? and upset that JK dumped you? That JK dumped your sad ass? Now you're stalking her, making threats to her? She was in here telling us all about it, Abe. Is that why your butt hurt? But there's the link, Abe. Take it. Prove it's not you. Prove Bug Chasers isn't you, Abe. Don't worry, Abe. When you go to jail, I will throw fucking $20 on your books. And I will specifically fucking say that it's only for soap. So that you got plenty of soap to bend over in the showers. Okay, Abe? Fucking weirdo. I'll give Abe a couple of minutes. If he's not up here by fucking an hour and a half into the stream, I'm going to end it. Because I know he's a coward. I know he's a pussy-ass bitch. And I know I own him. And he's sitting there right now going, I wish I could take that link. I wish my balls had fucking dropped out and, like, you know, went, like, still fucking inverted up my fucking little crack. I know, Rooster. When he gets to jail, then he's really going to be butthurt. You're weak, Abe. You've always been weak. And a coward. You watch, he'll go live and then he'll go live soon. He'll be like fucking bitching and moaning about Dina and me, calling me a pedo, calling Dina a fucking this. He's fucking drunk off his ass tonight. He'll be fucking sitting there fucking texting fucking JK, making threats to her. Fucking, like, you're a bitch, Abe. You're a weak ass bitch. You're fucking lower than fucking Isaac. Like, at least Isaac will fucking show that he does shit most of the time. You just sit there fucking pretending it's not you, Abe. Because you're a coward. You're a true American hero in your mind. But you're a coward. You're weak. You make fun of dead children. And you ate your cat. That's why you're pissed off at JK, isn't it? You killed fucking your little kitty cat and fucking cooked some Korean food. That's why you're pissed off, isn't it, Abe? Miss Fluffers. Isn't that what you called her? That's good, Golfman. As an American, you don't claim, Abe. Because I am going to get going soon, guys, because I got housework to do and tears to cry. But I may be missing for a few days, guys. I'm not sure yet because I do feel depression hitting me. I do feel it coming on. So I don't know how I'll be feeling. Sometimes when it hits me, I like to come here and talk. Sometimes I feel like just clamming up. I don't know how I feel. But I do feel the depression hitting me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do or how I'm going to deal with things. Yeah, sometimes it helps to just come here and ramble, have a vent, have a bitch, have a moan, have a cry, whatever people want to call it. But don't worry about like fucking like is Jake gonna do stupid shit, because I ain't like that. I'm not like my uncle who fucking came and said that he's fucking not gonna do anything, then the next fucking day he fucking blew his head off. I'm not that kind of fucking person. I don't have a gun to do it. Hey Gail. A lot of the times it's just a matter of putting a lot of thoughts and thinking and trying to take myself away from the things that are dragging me down in myself, you know? And like, you know, it's funny because sometimes it doesn't bother me listening to people talk. But this past week or so, it's really fucking got to me, you know? It's a hard one, you know? Like sometimes I can sit here and like everyone can be talking about their kids and their grandkids and it doesn't bother me in the slightest. And then next time it's like it just hits me and it just fucking like it's like this super soaker fucking pulling me all inside, you know, like what did I hear someone talk about imploding, you know? You know, like that's how it feels. It's like you've been sucked in, you know, into that fucking dark hole in yourself, and if you go in there, you're not going to come out of it, you know, and yeah, but don't worry, I don't fall into that dark hole. um, you've been crocheting another sweater. Oh, you know, I'm just saying, you know, like sometimes, but you know, like a lot of people, you know, they make fun of like when I have these fucking like streams talking about the shit that's depressing me and shit, you know, like, but it's good for me to be like venting it out, to talk it out, you know, like it stops me from like wallowing in it. You know what I mean? I get it out of my system. I get it. You know, it's like I think that's what keeps me from helps keeps me from being fucking, you know, soaking it up and not dealing with it. It's like talking about it. I'm getting it out. I think that's what helps me. It's like cheap version of counseling, you know. Log on to YouTube. You know, let it out. And it gives the haters something to feed on. Then it creates some more drama. Yeah, I do that a lot. Abe must not know what Dina's daughter looks like, or he'd never have threatened to rape her. Abe, fuck off. Nice to know you got another account there, though. Like this is Dreamer. You got no idea. Like people say I'm one of the sickest fuckers around here, right? But you have no idea you know. Um, Thank you, Abe. He didn't even get banned, so he didn't need to change fucking accounts. Look how triggered he is. Now they're banned. um, like your dad has mega sick shit said to him. I've said mega sick shit to people. People have said mega sick shit to me about my daughter. You know, um, I'm not always proud of what comes out of my mouth. I'm not. Um, but this is what's funny. At least, like someone like your dad and me have the balls to say it as us. You know what I mean? Like, at least we don't need to like make a fake account and pretend to be able to fucking say that shit because we're not cowards. You know, and I'm not saying it's right that me or your dad, for example, can say stuff. You know, um, you're not saying this, but your dad is a. You're not just saying this, but your dad is a genuinely good man. He's just a person that's made some bad choices. Hey, I'm the same. I'm the same, and I'm not trashing your dad. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not going to sit here and say, like me, people like me and your dad have never done anything wrong. You know, um, it's like I call myself a real lifer. Not that I go real life that often. The reason I'll call myself a real lifer is because I've gone real life. I call myself a doxer. Not that I dox people all the time, but because I have doxed. I'm not going to give people the impression that I haven't done things when I have done them. You know, I consider it being honest. Um, you know, um, Daydreamer is Mike's daughter, Gail. It's no secret that's Mike's daughter. Just saying. So I'm not doxing you. Yes, Marilyn Mike. But like I said, right or wrong, however you want to look at it, but at least me and Mike have the balls to say the things that we shouldn't say in our own names as ourselves. We don't have to fucking hide behind a fake name and be a coward. We will take the consequences of our actions like a man, if you can call that being a man saying some of the sick shit that we do say. But at least we won't hide it and be a coward like Abe and pretend it wasn't him. Exactly, daydreamer. You know, we fucking take the punches for our bullshit. You know what I mean? We take the hate for it. We take the fucking. It's not making it right what we might say or do, but at least we're not cowards like that. You know, like I'm not trying to celebrate and make us fucking heroes. A lot of haters will be sitting there thinking that's what I'm fucking um that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like we like whatever. You know, daydreamer. All these people that call me a pedo, all these people that call me a pedo, right? Do you know what I say to them? Report me to the police. All these people that call me a pedo, I say it all the time. Report me to the police. If you think I'm a fucking pedo, report me to the police. And do you know what their response to that is? They'll either lie and say they have, but the police don't do anything. Which, honestly, if that's the case, well, then obviously that would imply that the police investigated and found it to be null and void. Well, they'll say, there's no point, the police won't care, blah, 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 blah. It's like, so in other words, they don't really think that I'm a pedo. They just want to call me one. That's what it boils down to. Because let's be honest, there's been pedos in our communities, and everyone's fucking jumped all over, get the fuck out of here, reported them to the cops, all that bullshit. You know? That's true too, Rooster. It's like the true logic of their bullshit is non existent. Well, golf man, all I can say about fucking all that shit is I probably agree with you. So what do you want, Abe? What do you want? Why are you muted? What do you want, Abe? Why are you up here being muted, Abe? Typing in the back check. Play the clip of me saying I want to rape her by her first name even. And if Dina has my info, what's the hold up, nigga? Like, Abe, and now he's run away. You know, Abe, I verified everything, and now I've got the screenshot of you saying all that shit, and it'll be passed on to the fucking authorities with the other stuff. Just saying. Why are you such a coward? Notice, guys, Abe just came up on my backstage right now. I'll show you. Look, as you can see, he just came up and he's backstage. He's backstage again right now. See, as you can see, Evil Abe, Highway to Hell, and I could even now show you the things he's saying backstage. He's back here again. Why are you hiding? Now he's saying none of that is an admittance, and by the way, my financials are frozen. Laugh out loud. Jody C. Brown reported my PayPal and got it banned. Not large barge. See, he's drunk. Why don't you talk on the? You're on the panel. Why not talk, Abe? Are you scared? Are you scared? Everyone knows that Tara is a moron. Now he's talking about Tara. Like I'll show you what he's been saying backstage up here, guys. So you can see, like, it's Abe coming up here and typing all this shit back here. Now he's back again. He tried to pawn bomb me, and he called me a moldy nigger. He just came up and called me a moldy nigger. Okay, Abe. So as you can see here, these are the things he's saying in the private chat up here. Play the clip of me saying I want to rape her by her first name even. And if Dina has my info, what's the hold up? Nigga, he. None of that is an admittance. And by the way, my financials are frozen. Jody C. Brown reported my PayPal and got it banned, not large barge. Everyone knows Tara is a moron. And then he just came back up and said, moldy nigger. Just saying, like, yeah, that bug chasers wasn't him, guys. Because he's drunk and he's a coward. He's my bitch. I own Abe. I always have owned Abe. And Abe, no one cares about your PayPal. Your dumbass monetized your channel. You had to fucking give Google your fucking tax number, your fucking bank accounts, your fucking real ID. You're a dumbass. He has been on my panel before, but he thinks if he does it this way, no one can prove it's him, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, like as everyone can see on this, there's the messages I was reading, and there's Abe backstage, and it even verifies as Evil Abe's Highway to Hell. And then all the messages I was reading over here, you know. Um, and then I've got, he's come up a few times, so I've got screenshots of his further messages. But you get what I'm saying. And as you can see, you can verify who they are, you know. Now he's back up here again. But he's trying to pawn bomb me. She's got 16 daughters. Now he just said, Dina stated she has my driver's license. Tell her she has full permission to say my driver's license number. Bet she's full of shit. See, he's paranoid as fuck, guys. If he had nothing to worry about, if he didn't give a fuck, if he's broken no laws, if he's done all this, why is he drunk and coming up here saying all this shit? Because he's triggered. He's bothered. Any more, Abe, before I go? You got anything else to say, Cockknuckle? Oh, he's back again, guys. I'll answer that in private, Rooster, because I don't want that out in public, if you get what I mean. Why feed them more information? Though she's said 100 times she's only got one daughter anyway, so fuck it. She's only got one daughter. You have lied about me pawn bombing you. Virtual cam is not enabled. Not in Abe's nigger. Show that. He's drunk and triggered. Where did I say he pawn bombed me? I said he wants to pawn bomb me. I don't know, Daydreamer. But I've got no problem personally saying the word, because if Google has a problem, I'll just fucking sue them for racially profiling me, because I'm Polynesian. And I'll happily sue Google for fucking claiming fucking racial shit, because I have the right to say it just as much as any black ass. Just saying. Under New Zealand law, I'm allowed to fucking claim my heritage. Just saying. I don't like saying the word, but I'll read it if someone's saying it in my thing. He's just triggered, Nikki. He's butthurt. He's scared. He's drunk. He's... You know? He's little man syndrome. He's back again. Why are you so weak? Now he said, ask that nigga Golfman if he's ever played Mario Golf Nintendo 64 and beat the one player extra character challenge. Fuck him. See, there's Abe. He's all about his little fucking childhood gaming things. Like, and then he'll pretend it's not him. Oh, but he does go to church and pray. You know why he's fucking taking his picture off and he's saying he's got the virtual cam thing on or whatever? He's doing that because he doesn't want his icon showing in the screenshots. You know, those couple of that fucking Bug Chasers account has been Abe's account for years. Everyone knows that. And then he came in on those 2 or 3 or 4 troll accounts and attacked Dina and her daughter. So that clearly showed that's Abe. And now when that got taken away from him, what happened? He starts coming up here and typing the shit. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't take a fucking intelligent person to realize it's all Abe. You know? He's triggered because JK came in here and talked to us the other day. And he's just a pussy ass little bitch that I've been bitch slapping for years. And now he'll go on a panel later today and be like, oh, they're saying that it's me over there and it wasn't me, but fucking ha ha ha, they can pretend it's. These are the bullshit childish games that run through his fucking head. It's the same as like fucking Isaac, same fucking game every time. They never change it up. They're still playing stuck like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like fucking. Eventually, you fucking 20 years later, you fucking realize you're an old man. And times changed. Not sure, but you do believe he believes in God with his whole heart. Okay. I get what you're saying, Nikki. But how can you believe in God and all the good in God and then do bad shit? I don't get that. You know, no disrespect to people who believe in God. I personally don't really believe in gods. And that's not the debate I want to have. If you believe in a God, I'm happy for you. Don't get me wrong. But I just fucking I don't see it, and I don't see how this is godly behavior. I don't see how this is godly behavior. No, I'm not going to give you that kind of attention, Abe, because you're just a pussy-ass bitch. Like, you're a virgin, Abe. I don't even believe that JK met you. I think you just fucking got psycho-obsessed over a fucking other lady online. Now you're threatening her. Oh, he's, Golfman, he thinks you don't know how babies are made because of your condom comment up there. He doesn't get the sarcasm. He's taking it literal. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, this is the problem I have with religional type things, Nikki. And I'm not trying to get in a big debate, but all these people in the world that preach God and love and God and love and God and love, and then they go out and do bad shit. How many wars have been started over religion? How many millions, billions of people have been killed because of fucking religion? How many fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, how can you say God is good when everyone that does God's bidding is doing not good shit? That's just what my perception, and I'm not looking for a debate. I'm just saying that's how my mind is. Like all the Christian wars back in the day against all the Muslims and all that shit. Like they're all doing God's work, fighting for God. All those crusaders, yet they were out there murdering people. It's like, but they're doing God's work. Like, how many fucking Catholic priests have fucking molested kids? Yet they're doing God's work. It's like, how many fucking mass murderers have fucking believe in God? I'm just saying, like, so in my mind sitting here, I know not everyone, but I'm just saying in my mind, it's like, how is the power of God not fucking stopping this shit? Having an effect on this shit. Look at Abe. He's sitting there thinking he's a God-fearing person. Yet look at his beliefs. How are those God-fearing beliefs? The 10 commandments or 12 commandments, however many there were. It's like, why do everyone break them? Thou shalt not steal, but we all steal. Thou shalt not cheat on your fucking wife or whatever, but you all go and cheat on your fucking wives. Why? Thou shalt not eat fucking pig, but we all eat fucking pork. It's like, it's all hypocrisy. And I'm not trying to say this is against God. It's the people, but they preach this God shit, and well, why aren't you fucking living up to it? Like, I'm sorry. Like, look at Abe. He's back again, being a fucking crybaby. Fucking, like, typing like a madman backstage. What's he going to say this time? Said it a million times. The only unforgivable sin is to deny Jesus Christ in front of your peers. Accept Jesus Christ as my savior. But then he does all that foul shit. See, in Abe's mind, right? In Abe's mind, he could go out there and fucking rape and murder someone and then say God forgives them. That's how fucked in the head he is. He is. You know, look, he's back again. Don't cry for me. Brian Pulke. He said, I'm not fucked in the head in the GD Bible, look it up, but it's really preached for reasons. He doesn't have big balls to do that, Daydreamer. He doesn't have enough big balls. See, Nikki, this is where I go, right? See, you just said all that, you know, each to their own, etc. Like, I'm cool with you having your beliefs and believing all that stuff. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong, you know. But I am gonna be honest and say how I feel about God and stuff like that. But I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, like, you don't have the right to believe in what you believe, you know. Big Bubba will use a prison condom, you know, glad rap. The crybaby's back. Saying Matthew 12:31-32. If you're not going to talk on the panel, Abe, I'm going to block you next time you come up. Because I ain't interested in your God fucking spewing shit. Yeah, I'll screenshot all of this. Like, I can post it all if I have to, you know what I mean? It's all here. Ask that nigger golf man if he's ever played Mario Golf's N64 and beat the one player extra character challenge. Then he said, fuck him. Then, oh my God, read Golfman's comment. He thinks that is how babies are made. Then he said, retarded nigger. Then he said, I said it a million times. The only unforgivable sin is to deny Jesus Christ in front of your peers. Then he said, I accept Jesus Christ as my savior. Then he said, I'm not fucked in the head. That's the goddamn Bible. Look it up. It's really preached for reasons. Then he said Matthew 12:31-32. And there's no way in the world I could quote that from fucking memory. No way in the world. But I do have it screenshot. My memory ain't that fucking good. You know, and I don't mind proving like I'm not telling fucking lies. There it is. There's Abe's comments. Like, there they are. And he keeps coming up here and see, Abe, you might have taken away your picture, but it still authenticates as you idiot. You know, you might have like hid your picture from showing your fucking icon, but it still authenticates as you, dumb fuck. I can also contact StreamYards and they will tell me your IP from coming on my panel. Just saying. Some, he'll be 100% begging on his knees when Big Bubba says, "Boy, bend over." I might buy Abe a tattoo, Bubba's home, and it's fucking tramp stamp, Bubba's place. So, poor Abe. Right now, he's probably making a new fucking browser to come up as fucking Donald Duck or something. He's back one last time. I banned him. He's been a pussy. He won't fucking come on the panel and talk. So I banned him, guys. I took away his free speech, his right to free speech. God sees him. St. Peter will fucking laugh at him when he tries to enter through the pearly gates. I'm just waiting to see if he's going to log into a different browser and come up again, like he normally does. Then I'm out of here. My laundry's finished. I need to go hang it out and put the next load on. Yeah, he probably will go live now and be like, "Fuck them cunts! Trying to say I was over there. I wasn't over there. I got sent reports, screenshots that they're saying that I was going up backstage on Jake's. It wasn't me." Yeah, I love fucking doing my laundry and hanging it on the line. So I am going to get going, guys. I'd love to stay here and hang out. If there were people hanging out on the panel, chatting or whatever, I would have kept it going and just go hang my laundry out and come back. But I'm just going to go because it's just me rambling on, talking about Abe's bullshit. So you'll take care. Be safe out there. Hit the like, hit the fucking subscribe, all that bullshit. And hi to all the replay watchers, because I know I've got a bunch of yous out there. And all you tight asses, fucking hit the fucking Ko-fi link and fucking donate me a fucking steak dinner. Because I'm done with KFC from now on. It's fucking steak dinners. So I'll catch you later. Bye.